There's one thing that's become clear to me with YouTube and being a YouTuber. The way you succeed, the way you grow is keep doing what you're doing and do it to the best of your ability. And also, you have to cooperate and make contacts and make friends with other channels all over the world. I've done just that, and I want to tell you about a few of them now and some of the interesting shows that I've seen on their channels. How do everyone? Welcome back to the channel for a Thursday. Hope you're doing alright. My day's not too bad. Let me know how yours has done in the comments below. And are you getting ready for Crimbo? Dear oh dear oh dear. Well, they've just had Thanksgiving over in America, haven't they? We're in the run up to the Christmas season now. Speaking of America, there are some channels over there who speak quite highly of me, and I speak quite highly of them. And as I go on from time to time, I just wanted to draw your attention to some of the great work they've been doing. So let's start with Police Off the Cuff. Police Off the Cuff is a great show on YouTube, and it's hosted by two people, Bill Cannon and Phil Grimaldi. They are the two regular hosts, both retired New York City Police Department detectives, and so much experience between the two of them. And the idea of their channel, they bring you real crime stories from their point of view and give you their own analysis on it. They don't only concentrate on America but also other cases around the world as well. And they did a really great show a couple of days ago that I want to bring your attention to. They had a retired detective inspector from Scotland Yard on the actual show by the name of Stephen Keogh, and they were comparing with each other the way the Americans do it and the way we do it, and it was so interesting. And one thing I noticed, our dear retired detective inspector has his own YouTube channel as well called Murder Academy. Yeah, as I said, Stephen is based in the UK, and again, a retired police officer with a really large bank of knowledge and experience. And I always like listening to guys like this because when they're in the job and when they're doing what they're doing, they have to come across in a certain way, and they're bound by impartiality and all sorts of other things. But when they're away, and in the words of Bill Cannon, they're free. They can do whatever they want to do. They can say whatever they want to say. And they bring this information to us. And it's a very vital service, I think, and at the same time, very entertaining. So if you haven't done so already, pop across and have a look at them. Particularly Stephen as well, because he's not far off the 1,000 subscriber threshold. And I think after listening to a couple of his videos, it'd be good to show a bit of support to him and try and get him over the threshold and keep Police Off the Cuff up there in the Merry Heights as well. The other one I want to mention while I'm at it is Duty Ron. Duty Ron, again, a retired New York City police detective with 20 or so years experience, and like Police Off the Cuff, he does exactly the same. He brings us stories and analysis from his perspective, and he has some very cracking guest experts on as well, pathologists, DNA analysis, and all sorts of stuff. Really interesting and educational. And then we move on to Allegedly Guilty, one of my favourites. Allegedly Guilty is a new channel, well, fairly new, and they've come so far in a short space of time. They've got something like nearly 1,200 subscribers already. It's incredible. And Allegedly Guilty is run by two people, Joe Murray and Angela Ng. Both of these are retired New York City police officers. And Joe is a lawyer, and Angela works for his law firm as well. So they really can bring a very unique perspective to it from the police side and then the actual legal stroke law side of it as well. Again, really interesting shows. And if you haven't subscribed already, pop across and do that. And yeah, they're just growing and growing. It's unbelievable. I'm a big supporter of theirs, and I know they are of me as well. So I want to chuck a little bit of love back across the pond. And the last person I want to mention is someone that's a subscriber to this channel as well. I had to put my tongue back in my head then. Mystery Maven. She's an attorney from America, and she does exactly the same thing. And she brings us cases and her own analysis of them. And again, very, very interesting work. If you have the time, actually go and listen to a lot of what these people are saying. Mystery Maven is about 150 short of the golden 1,000 mark with regard to subscribers as well. So if I could ask if you're interested in that sort of thing, pop across to her and try and help her get over the line, and also have a look at some of her stuff as well and contribute. That's what it's all about. So that is a big shout out to all of my friends across the pond and some of the wonderful channels I get a lot of joy out of, and I bring them to you. I hope you do as well and can support them the same way you do me, and it is very, very greatly appreciated. Anyway, I'm off, and I'll see you in a bit of another one. I hit the stop button far too quickly there, didn't I? I missed one important word. Toodaloo.